Hello everyone, I am Clara back. I am back reviewing another one of the Exit games. So this is one of the last ones that I haven't played from the ones that are available at the moment. After this, there's only one more that's out that I haven't played, which I'm hoping to play tonight. Who knows? With the hopes of maybe doing my, ranking all the ones that I've played because I played all of them. There are a couple more just about to come out, so that list is going to be out of date pretty quick. But what did I think of Exit the Haunted Roller Coaster? I guess that's what we're here to talk about. What I'm going to say is that I'm going to do this completely spoiler free, and I am not doing one of my spoiler reviews. I am just doing the spoiler free one. So I'm going to allude to some of the puzzles, but not actually talk about them. And honestly, I'll do what I can to. I think I'm not spoiling them. And let's start discussing the game, shall we? Okay, so right off the bat, I'm gonna say that this is a sort of one of the more linear exit games. It's not one of the newest exit games, and it is quite linear, but I don't mind that. I actually quite enjoy that. And in this case, it makes a lot of sense because it talks about the whole haunted roller coaster. The text on the back is pretty obvious. You're in a sort of spooky old school kind of fairground type thing, and so it sort of makes sense that you're going from one thing to another. And so I don't mind that it's a linear puzzle. And I'll be honest, this I thought was one of the most thematic ones I played. It was so much fun. It was just all the puzzles made sense. They all worked. It was really obvious why they were there on the whole. That's not talking about the actual level of the puzzles, which I'll do next, but just the puzzles all made sense, and I thought they were fun, and it did. It was quite immersive, and I really, really enjoyed that. So that's cool. That's what I like. Now, in terms of the actual puzzles themselves, so sometimes with the so this is a level 2 out of 5, and sometimes with the puzzles I am prone to overthinking these things. Sometimes I think that maybe if I was with a young person or someone that was able to just not think at the same level. Unfortunately, me and my housemate who do most of the playing of these games, we overthink things a lot. And so, in terms of the puzzles, most of them were great. I really enjoyed most of them. There were some fun ones. I love with these exit games, I keep on saying this, but they have the same components. You're looking at the box, you're looking at the wheel, you're looking at this, and yet they still manage to do something a little bit different, a little bit interesting, a little bit unique. And so some of the sort of usual components, usual suspects for the exit games, they use them in a fun way that I just really enjoyed it, and that was really cool. And the levels of the puzzle, so there was a couple that I really enjoyed. There's one all to do with books and things like that. I really enjoyed that one as well. That was kind of fun and just enjoyed it. And I don't know, it was quite nice what they did with it. And then there's another one where basically when you open it up, you're going to see that you're making something, you'll recognize it straight away. You're making something that you might recognize from school or something. It's sort of one of those things that you make when you're at school. You'll, as soon as you open the box, or at least as soon as you start doing it, you'll recognize exactly what it is. And that was really good fun. That was a nice little throwback. Reminder of school days and some of the better times at school. So yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Now, the only real issue I had, so I mean, some of the puzzles were a little bit annoying, but again, maybe overthinking them. There was one though. One of them was the one that was the time sink. We spent ages on it, and actually, the solution was fairly simple. So again, maybe we were just overthinking it, but there was something about the way it was phrased and this and that it didn't seem like what you wanted to do. It seemed like it was very much it was sort of leading you onto something else, but actually it was completely different. And I don't know, maybe if it had been phrased a little bit differently, this there's just something about the setup and everything that you'd seen so far that really made you think it was one thing and it was something else. Now, again, could have been overthinking it, but so I read a couple of reviews and watched a video review, and a lot of people, the spoiler ones, they were stuck on that for ages, and probably the same as us. And so they were obviously, and they were going through the same steps. I remember, I recognized the same sort of, playthrough steps of trying to solve it. And then there's a couple of written reviews that are spoiler free that I like that puzzle, didn't like it, and it's yeah, I didn't enjoy it. And whilst sometimes with these exit games you have these puzzles that you're like, you know what, actually that's really cool. Okay, so we didn't get it obvious and we needed a hint and maybe we overthought it. And sometimes you're like, yeah, but it is still pretty cool. But this one, I don't know. This one was just like, oh, really? That's annoying. It was just annoying that we'd spent so much time on something that was nah. So, but don't always love every single one of these puzzles, and that's certainly the case here. But other than that, like I say, this is super thematic. I really enjoyed it. Really good fun. The theme was great. I loved the whole vibe of it, and the puzzles just made sense. And so, yeah, I think definitely my top half. And who knows, I'm going to sort of start putting together and trying to rank all the exit games that I've played so far. And maybe this will be further up. Anyway, with that, until next time, I'm Clara Barker. Thank you so much. Maybe give us a like and bye.